Hello, how is ya? How you be? This here's conservative Jake Mills coming at you once again with my views from a conservative standpoint. I just got finished watching the news there, and it seems that Whoopi Goldberg is one of the main hosts on that leftist talk show that comes on during daytime TV, The View. Well, I got a couple views of my own about a few statements by Miss Goldberg from a couple days ago, rather. She had some real offensive, stupid comments about the Holocaust, saying that it wasn't about race. And seems as though ABC has put her on suspension for 2 weeks, as they should. Just because you have a talk show, don't give you the atmosphere and don't give you freedom just to come on there and say some of the most outlandish things and offensive things that's ever been said on television. Now again, she sat up here for all those years Trump was in office, criticizing him when we had control of the House and the Senate, criticizing this, criticizing that, talk right-wing this, right-wing that, and all this. And then she goes on TV and says something stupid like that. Well, I tell you, I don't know what's going on. Maybe she had them dreadlocks tied a little bit too tight or something. I don't know. But you got to remember, you got that kind of platform. You're on TV every day. Look, some stuff is just common sense. Now, look, I know she might have had a little lapse in judgment, but ain't no excuse for that. She's been on that there talk show long enough to know how to conduct herself and to know not to say something that's so offensive, I don't know what to do. In fact, I think you got everybody out there, send your petitions. Let ABC know. Let them know how you feel and how offensive that was. Because I don't think 2 weeks was good enough. Now, I'm not saying she need to be off the show or nothing like that. But 2 weeks ain't good enough. It dang sure ain't good enough for all that time we had to sit listening to her parading on and about our former great president Donald Trump all that time. So I bet you the next time, Whoopi, let me just give you some advice. The next time, right, just think. Think before you open your mouth and say something so just off the wall. Sitting in that chair as the host. You ran Meghan McCain up out of there, who was a good addition to that show, by the way. Real good. Wouldn't let when Meghan McCain was on there, she couldn't get a word in edgewise. Look, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing with somebody, but you don't just over talk them. I mean, all them young ladies on there, she was supposed to be the counterpoint or conservative from a conservative point of view on the show. And every time she tried to make a point, they just drowned her out. Didn't let her get her point across. So now the chickens are coming home to roost there, Whoopi. And like I said, you lucky, because if I was in charge of ABC, we'd have been talking about 2 months minimum. So take your 2 weeks. Think about what you did. Think about what you done and what you said the whole time you've been on there. And maybe you can get a little conservatism in your rhetoric going forward. Thanks, guys. Thanks for allowing me to come into your world and give you some of my views for the day. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the support. And I'll see you on the next episode. Take care, guys.